Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. It has been a little while since we've managed a flight with Microsoft Flight Simulator, but welcome back to Syndicate Virtual Airlines, the virtual airlines that I run here on the channel. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the Fenix A320. We're on the version 2. It still hasn't had its update since the last update back in September. We're still waiting for the new modelling and stuff. So it still has its issues, I suppose we should say. There's a few little stumbles and bits and pieces. Apparently the dogs need to go crazy. My apologies. But welcome. We're here in Madrid, an airport that don't fly from very often, which is a bit of a shame really. It's a lovely, beautiful airport here, LEMD. Beautiful sunshine as well, which makes things even better. And we're going to be flying over to Gibraltar. Now, if any of you have never flown to Gibraltar, it's a very short runway. It's a visual approach. It's always good fun and a good laugh. So that's what we're kind of going for tonight. We're just going to have a relaxed flight and a stressful landing. Pretty much how most flights go here. Good evening to the people that are here so far. Count, good evening. Imran, hello. Laura, good evening. Scar, hello. Christopher Pope, good evening. GTA Stepford County, hello. Imagine being on this flight in real life as you watch the stream. Yeah, sorry about the dogs. I don't know what's going on with them. They just decided that, yeah, they wanted to go and have a little bark. It's awesome that you can fly such big planes. Yep. Well, I actually fly little planes in real life. I don't have my license book here, but I do fly little planes in real life. But yeah, I do enjoy the big ones too. Okay, so yeah, quite excited for this. We are flying on the VA tonight. Martin is with us at the moment, and I think Gecko and Space Cam are joining us on Vatsim. We are on the Vatsim network. We're on a live network. Currently no ATC at the airport. Let me just double check that, but there was none. Well, there was some about half an hour ago, and then all of a sudden it just all disappeared very quickly. So as always, Vatsim's a bit of a funny one. No, so it should be a nice peaceful flight on the way down anyways. We'll see how we go. Space Cam, good evening. Ah, you are here. I'm assuming that might be one of you lot on the floor down here. I'm at gate 522, I believe. Is it 522? I think it's 522. Okay, let's get on board with the aircraft. I've already got up my sim brief just to make sure everything is all good. Flight controls, and I'm using the TCA quadrant and all that kind of stuff. I need to set my camera back up for the quadrant cam so you guys can see it when I'm flying with the quadrants. To be honest, no TCA at Madrid is probably a good thing. Well, it was there earlier. There was some earlier, but it just disappeared like really, really fast. It was on, and then it just left, so who knows. Okay, so here we are. This is where we're currently at, 522. We will be taking off from 36 left according to my my thing, so we are going to be leaving from this runway anyways. So let's get out of here. So I haven't flown the Fenix. I haven't flown, blah, 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 blah. Haven't flown this in a little while, to be honest with you. Just want to go through all the little things again, just to see what's all here. Very slow. Okay, that's nothing special. Okay, so we're going to go into our loading then. So as you can see, we've got planned fuel is 4773, cargo capacity of 3937, 149 planned on today's flight. Let's load the aircraft. So we're going to put fast time of 7 minutes. Is there a delay? There's a small delay. It is working. Right. There we go. We're on the move now. That's good. So let's got to remember all my shortcut cameras now for this. Let's remember the keys. I think that was 5 or 4. Okay, so we're going to go up above then. Battery 1 and 2 can go to the on position. We'll throw on the external powers. Let's get all the fuel pumps turned to the on position. We can test all APUs. Make sure they all light up. There we go. Like a little Christmas tree. That's what we like to see. Cruise supply can go to the on position. We're going to alarm emergency lighting to the arm. Auto on the smoking and seat belts, which is absolutely fine for the moment. Beacon will go to the on position. Wing navigation lights can go to the on position for the minute as well. And we will go up here to align the ideas. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So that's all getting aligned. That's all kind of getting started up. There we go. Nice. Everything is just doing what it needs to do. Okay, ground services. I think it's okay at the moment. Pretty much everything that needs to be here is here. Happy days. Like I said, it's been a little while. I'm quite excited actually to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator because it has been so long. I have been thinking about bringing On Air back to the channel, doing an On Air company, starting from GA, building up to big aircraft. Don't know whether to do it via stream or video series, but it is something that I'm thinking about bringing back. Crystal Pope, who needs ATC? Ah, no one. No one. Less ATC, the better. Hey, Brian E, good evening. When are you going to start flying with us again, man? My MCD is out of date. Didn't update the Navigraph hub. Yeah, I checked mine this morning. Laura, bus driver and pilot. Yeah, I'm a bus driver, but yeah, I do have, I got licenses pretty much everything. Trucks, buses, cars, planes. The only thing I'm missing really is a train, and I'd be laughing. I've only got my PPL though, so it's for small light aircraft, so single piston, Cessna was like the biggest thing, and that's it, really. And there will be videos, so I'm hoping to have my plane brought. I really wanted to get it done this summer, but I'm thinking maybe hopefully by early spring next year. And then I will be doing some flying videos of me flying my plane properly. That is the plan. We'll see how the next kind of couple of months progress within finding the right one and what I want and stuff like that. But anyways, all good. Okay, so the Fenix is loading up, doing what it has to do. Just checking my paperwork here. Everything else should be okay, I believe. Just check in. Anything else I've missed? Anything? Nope. Okay, so we're going to go straight down to the MCDU. Oh my god, I really don't know what buttons anything are key to anymore. What's in the config for this? What can we config on this? I think this is mainly just yeah, we can ignore all that. Alrighty. We'll go into the init page then. We're going to request our init. Just going to clear all these errors. There we go. So our route's already come up here then. Madrid LMD to LXGB. We are flight number SIT7742 as always. Cost index of today's flight is 10. So the landing, guys, is going to be really interesting this one tonight. We are going as high as 37,000, which I find very interesting. Yeah, this landing is a very interesting landing, very short runway. It's all good fun. We're gonna enjoy this one. I mean, nice and low, fast, and there's a lovely bump as you come into as you come into Gibraltar. Sorry. Okay, I just need to go get my zero fuel weights because I see them here in the tablet. Alright, let me just write this down so I don't bloody forget. Is this getting loaded up in real time or is it already on? Done. Still doing the weights. I don't know what they're actually supposed to be, so I might have to wait a second. Omsi tomorrow. No, Omsi tomorrow. We will be doing SimRail again tomorrow because SimRail's having this big update. The first one in like, oh god, quite a few months now, 3 or 4 months at least. Hey, go Bixie, good evening, how are you? Right now is on point. Hello, Imran. I think you've connected to Vatsim, registered as A320 Neo. Yeah, it's fine. We are pretty much a Neo, right? Not far off. Gibraltar's kind of a fun one. It has a tricky moment, yeah. And the visual approach obviously is going to be fun. We're going to take control and we're going to take it all the way in ourselves just to make it a little bit more fun. We're not going to let the computers do all the work. We're going to take over at a good height before the turn. We're going to make the turn ourselves and yeah, we're going to go for the whole thing today. Yeah, right, you do need to. Right, the sim brief have my weights here. I won't have my center of gravity though, so I kind of need this to hurry up. Alright, while we're waiting, we've got no ATC today, so we're just going to put that up to maybe, straight up to maybe 12, well, you know, I'll forget it, just go all the way to 37,000. Like I said, there's no ATC anyways. Just trying to kick a few things out while we're waiting. While we're waiting for that, actually, so not used to the controls. Let's go to our flight plan page. So from LEMD, we're going to be departing from 36 to the left. Yes. And we're going to be taking the VTB to Yankee. Yeah, that's not right. BTB2X. There you go. This is the one. We're going to throw that into our flight plan. Just make sure there's no discounts. It's PMOS, the next one, going into LXGB. So 09 is the visual approach round. I'm just going to put that in for the moment, just so I can just see how we're looking. Okay, I'm going to go into plan modes. So yeah, we've got a bit of an interesting exit out of here. Then we should be able to step through our flight plan, going straight down to Gibraltar. And then there's a discon there, isn't there? Okay, so I'm just going to clear you. And Is it 09 or is it 27? Which one is the... Yeah, it's the 09 that we want, isn't it? We'll work it out once we get in the air anyways. We've got plenty of time to kick back and work that out. So there we go. Flight plan is pretty much done there. No issues. If we need to go anywhere, we're going to be going back to Malaga. Okay, so block fuel today is 4.8 pretty much. It's very close. Alright, on that note as well, we're going to switch on the APU. So the master switch for the APU. And then we are going to click start. I have to wait for it to open. We'll wait for the flap. Hey, Christopher Pope, still recovering from surgery, but glad to be back. Oh, you're back on the road already now? Bloody hell. That was quick. There you go. APU is now on and starting. Boarding has now been completed, so we are 59.8 slash sensor of gravity at 31.5. No. 30.2. Okay, going to go into our performance page. It's quite a big runway here, so we should be okay. I'd say 140 for our V1, 142. We're quite heavy, so we'll go for 142. 142 is our V2, and we will be our flaps 1 departure, and we should flex probably about 63 degrees. I think would be more than fine for this departure. That should be everything pretty good. APU is now on and available, so we will throw on the APU bleed. External power will go to the off position, and we'll now go to our tablet here. Ground services. We're going to remove the GPU and chocks and cones. Jetway can now be toggled. Oh, it's already gone. Oh crap, I brought it back. Didn't mean to bring it back. Go away. There we go. Bring up there my flight. That is okay there for a second. Right, I think we're alright. I think we are in a good place. Just lift that up. That's okay. Parking brake is working. Very, very nice. Let's just have a little look on the outside. Near the APU now. Runway is behind us and it's a lovely day. Yeah, mate, I'm good. I'm not too bad. Surviving, right? Surviving. Starting to go crazy. Ah, you're going crazy at home? Ah, you got to find yourself some more games. There's always more games. More games. Okay, we're going to put onto the arc. We're going to move you down to 10. Everything else is now complete. 10, 13. I don't actually have any... 10, 13 is your standard pressure. We'll have to do with that because I don't actually have the what it is for here at the moment. Want to make sure we're on 122.8. Okay, so we're active on 122.8. Bleeds, everything else are good. We are pretty good now to get pushback. Now, I don't think the pushback... the better pushback works. Shall we try it? I'm not sure if it works with this aircraft. I feel like there was an issue with it, but I can't remember. We're going to find out now. When you find out it doesn't actually load in. Right. I figured the taxi lines must be down there. Alright, now I just need to bring up my taxi charts just to make sure we're going the right way and stuff. We'll come out of here. We can do our... I forgot, this actually does give us our speeds. I forgot if we do it via this. We're not going to be far off, probably guaranteed. There you go, look, 142, 142, 143. Flexing to 65, I'll put 63. Look, we're very close. Flaps 3 departure? I feel like that's a little odd. Alright, we'll ignore that for a minute. Let's get Navigraph back up then. Gecko, Space Boy ready? Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll just taxi down via Bravo and stuff. Okay. Don't think there's much traffic around us. Madrid traffic, 7742, gate 522, push and start. There we go. So we request the pushback. I just have a feeling that the pushback might not work properly.
Speedbird 154, gate 515, ready for push and start.
There we go, there's the old Geckmeister. Had some flying with us for a while either. Fenix is easy plane to set up and be fair, flying more than the 737. Yeah, I haven't flown it much. I know that when you come into, just as you're coming into land, I think it's still a bit weird with the frames and it jitters a bit. I think that's still a problem. But yeah, sure, look, we're going to find out, aren't we? I just want to make sure everything else is on up here that can be on for the moment. Yeah, everything else is good. Okay, releasing parking brake. See if this actually pushes us back. No, a bit early. Okay, yeah, this doesn't work. Okay, so what we have to do is use the pushback from inside the aircraft. Jesus Christ, I haven't used this in ages. Right, we're loading in a new one. There's always something that's broken, eh?
Madrid traffic, Alba 2 Charlie Alpha taxiing Zulu 136 left.
Hey Bert, good evening. Right, okay, I've got enough clearance here. Worst case scenario, I'll just do a reverse and UE. I'll see if this connects first. If this doesn't connect, then yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. It's not lifting the bum 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 bum. Okay. We used to be able to do it, is it Shift P? Okay, all is good. Let's start engine number 2. It's not ideal, but
Madrid traffic, speedbird 154, taxiing to runway 36 left via Echo Alpha 6, November 6 and November 5, then onto the red part on the map to line up a hold at runway 36 left. Yeah.
Glad you got all that.
Madrid traffic 77742, taxiing to runway 36 left via Echo Bravo 4 Zulu 3. That'll do me. Right. We're going to turn some light on here. We're going to throw on our taxi light. We're just going to make sure engines have started fully. There we go. What the frig is engine 2 doing? I don't think I've ever seen engine 2 do that before. Oh, there you go. The N2's now rising. That's fine. Consider I turned on that engine first. I am surprised. I'm going to leave my APU on for a second. Okay, flap set to 1. Just going to do a quick flight control tech. Make sure that my flight controls are actually bloody working. Makes a change, doesn't it? Let's go to taxi. Mate, you should get GSX. Microsoft is one of the best pushbacks. Yeah, I think that pushback tool for some reason just doesn't work with the Fenix. I can't remember why. But you're right, it is a tool I probably should do. I think an update broke better, as I can't work it the other day either. Ah, okay, you think the update might have. Okay, that's fine. I need to check it. I mean, at least manually I was still able to do it, so that's all that matters. I was going to go that way, but... Okay, just want to check my brake. Yeah, brake is the correct button.
Roger, traffic Alpha 2 Charlie Alpha lining up, take off 36 left 501.
Okay, so that's Space Cam. There he is. Gecko's behind me, I'm sure. Alright, we'll try and get a nice view while doing our taxi of the takeoff. Okay, I think this is Zulu 3. Okay, there goes Space Camp. . 77742 lining up runway 36 left. Flying is not too hard. It's all about patterns, rhythm. Doing a lot of the things the same, you know. It's like driving a car, you do it a few hundred times, you know, you generally will be okay. Okay, brakes are on. We've got to let him do a bit of clearance out of the way. And we're going to tidy up this now. Okay, so landing lights to the on position. Taxi to takeoff. runway turning lights to the off position. Strobe light now goes to automatic. APU bleed can now go to the off position. Everything else is good. We're going to go down below here. We need to set the auto brake to maximum, which you can see the buttons now come on. I'm using the quadrant. I'm also going to put ignition back to normal. Everything else is good to go. I reckon that's given him enough time. Put the engines to 40%. 77742, taking off runway 36 left. Okay, up to Toga. Well, man flex, sorry. Knots. V1, and let's rotate. Positive rate, gear up. We've got quite a long departure out of here, to be honest. Okay, we're at thrust climb now. Okay, we're going to tidy up the flaps. There you go, we're going to throw an AP1. Okay, 5,000 feet. We are going to change over to standard pressures. I have to do both. There we go. Let those engine runs. Yeah, this is a game that I'll never play. It's too complicated. It's not complicated. Like, it's so easy to get into if you want to get into. Also will be causing an unscheduled rapid assembly of the craft. Like I said, it's all repetition and stuff. Like, you do it a few hundred times, you're fine. They're just big computers now. You know, these planes fly themselves more than anything. I'm trying to get some nice screenshots. Okay, so we're only at 8,000 feet at the moment. Oh, I forgot to put my TCAS. Oh, crap. Yeah, make sure you put your TCAS to the on position. It's always a good thing to have your mode Charlie on. There we go. People might know where we are now. Okay, so the interesting bit about this flight will be the approach. Like I said, this approach is a bit of a funny one. We go into Gibraltar. Arrival. Well, we'll go to the ground chart first. Airport overview. Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be the full airport. So the airport's very small. We're going to do a very low approach coming in at 09. There's a lovely bump here as well. If you don't hit those markers, it gets very touchy to going in the water. This is the best part about this one. That's my yeah. I'm gonna look at them charts in a second. Okay, we're now over at 10,000 feet, which means lights to the off position. Seatbelt signs can go off now if they wish to have a little rummage around. Spain's actually very beautiful to fly over, especially when you come across where the the border of France and Spain. The mountains there are beautiful. Hey Gary, the A320. We do love an A320, must admit. Tried to fly a helicopter, but it didn't go well. I'm not good with the heights. What, as in real life? I find when I fly, like, I'm not a big fan of heights, but I find when I'm in a plane, I don't get that vertigo feeling. Did it take you long to get your pilot license for the PPL? No. Took there's about to do it. It was 12 hours solo, time completed, and it was about 27 hours dual ish. But yeah, that's Gibraltar. So Gibraltar's very, very small. It's a very hard landing. You don't have normal ILS procedures, so you're going to be it's different. So we're going to be coming in on a 09 approach on the civil, and we're going to see by the chart here now. Need to zoom in one more for me. Can't bloody see anything. There we go. So by the time we're at Ripra, get vectors to X-ray. So at Ripra, we'll be coming down here, and it's a very quick kind of circle in. What's the friggin' height it wants us there? So by radar fix 6, we're mandatory at 1520. Yeah, this is a fun one. I haven't done this in a very, very long time as well. I mean, I think we'll be okay. It's been a little while, but nothing that we can't work out while we're in. Yeah, okay, so do want to go to our performance page. I do need to get some information. If you just bear with me in just 2 seconds, I just need to get the metadata. Unless somebody already has. Who's that for? Nope. We are going to LXGB. Okay, so the current metadata for LXGB, we do have winds 274 at 27. Okay, it's already put the wind in for me, I forgot. We will be 1020 on the out. Current temperature on the ground is 19 degrees. Transition level at 6,000 is fine. 136. Okay, wants us to land at 131. Okay, that's fine. Just want to. Okay, I'm going to spread our radar out now to about 80 nautical miles. Should be a nice relaxing flight now. We can talk all things great. I took off easy when I got so sweaty and my heart was pounding. Landing wasn't too easy, but I didn't blow up. Oh yeah, that's always the main thing. Didn't do a GTA. Yeah, that's generally like vertigo, but like I said, once I'm in a plane, I don't find I get that vertigo feeling when you look down. It's a bit different, I find, but yeah, it's different for everybody. Now, I don't have any cameras set up for this, so let's see what cameras we got. Right, I'll turn down the volume so we can sit in there a little bit. Might be a bit loud. Cat, you're going in on 2.7, you're going straight in. Nah, that's boring. Change it to the 0.9. 0.9 is the more fun approach. Enjoying the City Skyline series. I played a little, but it runs so badly on my machine I've given up till I get a replacement. Yeah, my series isn't very good, I'm not gonna lie. It's not even picking up like 100 views, it's pretty bad. I must admit, since like I played it, I'd love to restart it, but you're kind of too far into starting it, so I'm gonna try and do what I can with this series. We'll probably make it about 10 episodes, 11 episodes, something like that maybe. See where we go. See if I can change things within what's already there. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Oh, the orthos, they're nice, and they apparently the last X-Plane 12 update has really come along as well. I haven't tried it since. We'll be planning to fly dive to overcome it. What, your fear of heights? I don't think things like that help necessarily your fear. I think like things like with heights, like I said, if you get a bit weird when you get up there, generally it's more vertigo, which is like to do with your brain and stuff. Like that just always will happen. But you'll find ways to control it. If you want to learn to fly, you do learn to control. Like even my first like 2 hours in a plane were very shaky, and you know you feel little bumps, and you're holding on very tight to the controls, and you're over controlling the plane, and like now I just let it, the wind take it and stuff. Like it doesn't, but before, like I wouldn't, like if the wind put me one way, I'd be trying to overcorrect it another way, and like those kind of things. And it's all that kind of fear. It does disappear, but it just takes hours. It takes time in the air. Now some people get over it quickly, some people take a while. Everyone is a little bit different. Yeah, I mean, if it helped her, you know. But when you're up in a plane all the time, like jumping out once, you get that fear and like you get to see it and experience it. And I don't think it's the same by then going back up in the planes all the time. I'm using 272 due to the wind. Yeah, it is pretty windy, but I'm gonna do it just for the fun of it. The sim brief wants me to come in at 27, but I like to circle around to approach. Let me just check those winds again. What were those winds? 230 at 10 knots. Not awful. Also, my Instagram was set up today from as well. I'll put a link there for you guys. I mean, when you're in a big plane and you're in a jet like this, yeah, I mean, you don't really get that sense of height, especially when you're too bloody high. Where's the top of... Okay, we're at 310 now. We're getting there. Body bags. As long as we got some life jackets on the plane, I think we'll be okay, right? It's all fun and games, all fun and games. If I do get my plane, there's one place I'd love to go fly down towards is Gibraltar. Never been, I've always wanted to go. Steal the monkeys and stuff. It's nice how they provide you with the whistle. It's nice that you just get a life jacket in general, really. When's the next Fenix update? Well, it's supposed to happen back in September, but they've delayed it, and he came out last week and said it's going to be delayed again. I'd be surprised, probably maybe January, February, because we're supposed to get the A319 and the A321 from Fenix as well, and that's a part of the next update. I don't think we'll get it before January, February. I don't think so anyways. But you never know, they might surprise us. We always like being surprised. The A319 be a new add-on. Yeah, so the A319 and the A321 coming from Fenix, there will be separate planes, yeah, so you have to buy them. But I believe they're going to be well priced if you already have the Fenix, I believe. I don't know. He released a load of information and then he's kind of gone back on that, so it's really hard to know, to be honest with you, at the moment, when, what, how. I think we're just gonna have to wait and see. I think more than anything, just see how it kind of goes. I find that a bit strange that I don't see the waypoint that I want to see, but so 1500. I must admit, it didn't give me any VNav options here, did it? Gonna be interesting. I don't think that's giving me the VORs to get in. I think this is going to be a whole lot of me making this up. What do I think of the Game Store Simulator? It's okay. It's very early. I mean, there are things that they could do in the future and could make it a really good game, but at the moment it's very basic, bare bones. It's up to them to really get the updates out. There's quite a few games out like that at the moment, and unfortunately so many of them get released and then they just drop them like a stone. So it'd be nice to see if they keep on working on the game, but yeah, it's hard to tell. What happens if you crash land in the game? The screen goes blank and it says you die. Quite simple, really. I must admit, I haven't flown the PMDG 737 in a while. I nearly flew that tonight, but I thought, you know what, I'll keep it easy. Just fly the Airbus tonight. Take it easy. Yeah, I already know that all the cards are terrible. They were terrible before, but they made it a lot worse, I think. I've seen that the Tram Simulator Urban Transit will be released on December the 5th. Just having a look here, see what's going on in the world. Well, Urban Sim's supposed to have six trams, was it they said? 6 trams. Don't know if the map's any bigger. I don't know. I don't really know much about it, to be honest with you. I mean, we're going to get it for free, so I don't know. If they send me early access to it, I'll play it just to show you guys. If not, I probably won't bother, just for the pure fact it's, you know... I must admit, guys, don't know what I'm doing for videos for the week. Kind of games, I'm not sure what I'm doing video-wise. I wonder what time the SimRail update is going to drop tomorrow. Hey Dark, good evening. Yeah, flying's going alright, just chilling in the air. Yeah, I don't really like Tram Sim though, so like trams don't really interest me as much as just normal trains and stuff. Just something I can live with or without, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to be doing SimRail tomorrow. I just hope the update drops early enough so I can update it before the stream. Ah, what the hell? Is this bringing me in? EMOS. I think I'm going to be doing this all by hand because that's bringing me in at 2.7. So I'm literally going to do the whole approach on my own by the looks of things. I don't know. Something doesn't look right there. So Primos, Ripra. Really weird. Normally it's a VOR, so it should. I don't know, is this a Microsoft thing? But we should be able to RMP this approach. Normally. This has got me hand flying completely on my own with nothing. Oh, vectors. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Something's not right there. Hey, Mads, good evening. CBM has some cool fetches now. Yeah, I've features. I've not. It's not a game that I've downloaded at the moment. What about you play Dealer Simulator? I'm not sure which Gym Simulator had an update. Yeah, it's not a game that I've enjoyed. The way it is, it's just not very good. Those games haven't come out yet, those Renovator ones. So yeah, this is weird. Normally we can do an RMP approach to this, and it'll bring us in most of the way. They must have changed that because it's saying vectors there. I haven't done this approach in a long time. The Hacker Simulator I didn't really enjoy either. I have it. They sent me a key ages ago. I probably have most of these games. I just haven't played them. Sometimes if I play them on my own and I'm not into it, I just don't play them again. So yeah, this approach is going to be stressful. I'm just going to do it all by hand. Visual. Screw it. See what happens. This is not an easy one to get right either. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Well, I don't pay for the game, so I just keep them there. I just uninstall them. I'm quite lucky in that sense. Okay, so top of descent is coming very quickly. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting landing. All part of fun of it though, right? I don't understand why the MCD don't have these. Okay, so we're at top of descent pretty much now, so we're just going to click in our new height. Okay, now we're descending, we'll change our Q&H back to where it should be. Chill out for 5 minutes, just in time for the exciting bit. Yeah, Chabs, I don't know what's going on. Normally we could VOR the approach, but this is telling me it's visual only now. I don't know, did this change? Expect radar final for point X-ray, 3 nautical miles. Radar fixed, radar contact could not be guaranteed after pressing X-ray. Fly over the rock prohibited, turbulent approach. I just thought there used to be well, we'll just have to do the best we can. Hey chaps, how come you didn't come fly with us? Been busy. Are you gonna try to start a Citizen 3 event? It's not really my thing. I don't really want to get myself invested in another game that I haven't got time for. Problem with some of them games is that you've got to be on them for like full time to get anything out of it. And it's just not really me. plus 130 gigabyte download. It's just I can't keep doing this. Every game that we decide that we want to keep swapping. See, I'm capped with internet here in Ireland, so we only get 1,000 gigabytes a month. So between all the downloading and everything else that goes on, like, I got to be careful, otherwise I run out of internet before the end of the month. And I already downloaded City Skylines 2 this month. But yeah, because I can't sit there playing for hours and hours, nah, it's no good to me, really. Okay, Gibraltar is not far away. Down here. Starting to shit myself a little bit. Just really tired. I need to put some time into the CL650 and try and remember how to fly it. CL650. I don't think I've flown that one. We've got our Christmas flight to Lapland next month. We've all got to be there for that. Who's got a good PC? You could have just gone specs as well. They do come up. The Christmas flight's always the same. It goes up into Finland there where Santa is. How do you find out what type of PC you got? Well, I built mine, so I know what's in mine. And you have to, wherever you got it from, there should be specs of it broken down somewhere. You can go on different programs within your computer to find them all. I think is it CPU Noid or something like that, and it tells you what you got. There is a way to do it from inside your computer, anyways. Yeah, so from Primos here, it looks like it's literally just throwing me straight in. So that's not going to help me. How far down at Primos will I be? 10,000. I think it really wants me to go in at 2.7. So I'm going to ignore this. I'm going to take over control at Primos, and I'm going to try and fly around on my own. Becky's a pretty good app. Yeah, like I said, there's loads of apps and stuff out there. I don't use them. Like I said, I just know what's in my computer because I put it together, so it's easy. But yeah, there's loads of apps that will break down what's inside your PC for you. Okay, 22,000 feet. Getting a little bit nervous. Not done it this way before. Yeah, gonna have more than sweaty hands in a minute. Yeah, I'd start making some phone calls, leave some WhatsApp voice notes to your loved ones. Yeah, anything you can really think of that you think you might be able to do, start thinking about it. So the rock is down there. Doesn't look very nice from up here. Hopefully it looks better when we get closer. So we're going to come in the bay, come round while dropping all the time straight in, and fingers crossed that I don't kill us. Okay, so we're going to set a few things up here, and the first thing I'm going to do is put auto brakes to max. For some reason, medium lights up. Max does not light up. Okay, I'm going to arm the spoilers. So spoilers are armed and ready to go. I'm going to be dropping under the 10,000 feet soon. There you go. Membership emojis are perfect for the flying. Hey, Bert, you should have those emojis if you click on the, there you go. Where the friggin' hell's the runway? Alright guys, we're under 10,000 feet now, so lights are on. Okay. Okay, flaps one. I'm gonna just bring myself right into approach speed because I don't really have time to mess around here. Especially that the fact that I'm eyeballing this really is not gonna be helping anybody here. Hey, Caden, welcome. Concentration now on the flight deck, I'm afraid. I will read your comments wherever I can. Like I said, I'm doing this fully by hand, so I need to... Right, we don't want to be any lower for a little bit now. Gear down. Flap 3. Problem is I can't see the numbers on my screen. There we go. You're backtracking now. Oh shit, yeah, supposed to. Gibraltar traffic 77742 coming in. Visual for 09 on finals. Okay, there's the runway, so I need to go wide here. Could be going a little fast, I suppose. Space Cam, but where's Gecko? He can't be far behind me. Is he going in on 27 or 26? Make a point, no, they're going to Gibraltar. Yeah, normally you can do the VORs and stuff, the RMP approaches, but it seems to be visual only. So, well, to 09 anyways, so that's what we're doing. Bit of fun. Should be under 1,000 by now, so I'm a little high. Okay, there's the end of the runway there. Okay, last quick checks. Spoilers armed, flaps down, brake on, auto brake to maximum. I don't know why it's not showing the light. No, let's go for medium just to make sure the lights are on. Right, here we go.
1000. 100 above. Hundred above. Minimum.
Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate.
Speed, speed, speed. Speed.
No, don't
speed.
float up in the air now.
Pull up.
30, 20, retard.
And you're braking on. Brother traffic, Simi 7742, vacated runway. Thank God. Okay, taxi lights to the on position. I think Gecko's coming in, so we can watch Gecko come in if we're lucky here. I feel like I saw his lights. He's there, look. Okay, Gecko's coming, so just try and get someone parked up. Here he is. Well, he made it. Oh, I don't know what happened to my Unicom. My Unicom, apparently it's changed radio station to 130-400. I have no idea what changed there. So we're here in Gibraltar at the Rock. Haven't landed here in such a long time. Let's get some nice screenshots. Not really in the best slot here, so I do actually have the replay to hopefully watch. Let me just turn down the. Oh, my landing rate was -66. Bloody hell. Hey, it's not bad for me. I do have it recorded, so we will be able to watch it. Now that that's recorded, I'm going to turn off the Vatsim. Now, hopefully, it's going to let us play. Here we go. Yeah, it was getting a little bit ropey as I came in. I had the all red, you're dead, and I was just trying to correct it the best I could. But we were coming in. Things are looking good there. Took a little bit of a turn. Oh, it doesn't want me to go behind the aircraft, does it? Just before the touchdown marker as well. It is true, I have had worse landings. This is just the Gibraltar scenery, I can't remember who's it by now. I got it on a sale ages ago. And then never fly here. Yeah, overall, quite happy with that landing. Couldn't have asked for any more, to be honest. Pretty much on center line. On the center line and before the bloody touchdown marker. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a good landing. We're not allowed to complain about that. So there we have it, guys. That was a lovely flight this week. Now, do bear in mind, anyone that does fly with us, we will be doing our Christmas flights in the next kind of probably about 2 to 3 weeks. So any of you that like to fly with us, even if you're not on the virtual airlines, but like to do some flying and want to do a Christmas group flight, start joining the Discord. And we will start organising that. Probably, like I said, probably the week before Christmas would be the ideal. I don't know what Christmas falls on. I haven't even looked at the calendar, but We always do our one up to see Santa in Finland. Last year was quite funny on ATC. All of us were coming in. The ATC was messing up. I crash landed. A few other people landed on taxiways, and it was pretty good fun, to be honest with you. So tomorrow we will be looking at SimRail because the update's dropping tomorrow for SimRail. So Glenn B, if you want to join us for that tomorrow, I know you have SimRail. Like I said, I don't know what time the update's going to drop, but hopefully it's early enough that we'll get it done in time. If not, we will schedule something different. Thank you to Count, Gecko and Space Cam for flying with us this evening. Hopefully they enjoyed themselves as well. Looks like we all landed safely. And yeah. Wednesday won't be streaming Wednesday, but we will be streaming Thursday for some other reasons. No idea what game that will be. Friday looks like CCS on Yorkshire 3 at the moment. So look, there we go. That's the week ahead. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you to everyone that's been here this evening, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.